Hello and welcome back to Quillpig Gaming blind playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. In our last session together, we went and revisited some old friends, we returned to Dragon Egg, and today we're going to continue some more side questing and get back onto that main path and get more time with our friends. Let's get started. Alright, so we are returning back to the quest to meet up with Lodgok, and we have our friend who speaks gobbledygook, and we're going to get that started right away. I did go pick up the male Thestral, which was a requirement for Professor Weasley. So we can go do that at some point too.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
I mean, he should have expected it, but we're trying to be friendly.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Yeah. Can we just make ourselves invisible?
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Okay.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
This
I shall see you soon.
might be dangerous, buddy.
Revelio.
No. Okay. So let's
I'll be quiet.
yeah. I don't really want to get my new friend here into trouble. So hopefully this isn't too dangerous. There haven't been many stealth missions in the game, other than the first time we got along Mora. We were in the teacher's quarters.
The door is looking at us.
All right. The mind's eye. The mind's eye mine. Okay. Oh, this is the main quest that we're, well, I mean, semi-main. It's a component of the main quest. We have to get this done in order to get the next main quest thing to open up, which one of the keepers, a new one, she
So rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
she's prepping our next task for us, which has something to do with the headmaster.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
No.
Revelio.
This does give us a little bit more information about how the goblins found out about
I
some of the places
cannot
we've been.
believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and
That
get
wheel it
out.
on fire.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Incendio.
Everybody in? I'm sure that no one will hear this going. Completely surprised by us.
Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Must be a notice on the wall. That's a handle.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
So I understand how we get across here, but how would the goblins have gotten across here?
We'll need to get across this gap somehow.
One less shoot.
Oh, we can hear them.
Revelio.
Yep.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Got 3 in here, at least. Loyalist warrior, loyalist assassin, and
Watch your step round here. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
okay. You. There we go.
If you see the human, attack.
Much too slow.
Ranrock cannot know.
You alright, Amit?
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Yeah, we got you in kind of deep here, don't we? Huh.
Revelio.
We got this.
We're being watched. by
Okay, that's
a
another
door.
eye. That is something that can be pulled or not.
Accio!
It is.
He won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Revelio.
That's missing. It's missing some pipe pieces.
I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing.
Huh. Maybe that's an exit at some point. Let's leave where you can see us.
Yes, of course.
Disillusion ourselves.
Revelio.
I'd like to know where that goes before we open anything. Look at that. If we turn this on, does that open up something? Where was that? There.
Incendio.
That should open this door. Yeah. To let us get through here.
Revelio.
Nope. Okay.
Repulsor. Revelio.
That'll let us get over to the chest. Okay. Another piece of clothing. We did identify and sell off all the clothing we didn't want anymore between sessions too, so we shouldn't have to interrupt our playtime too much to go back and do inventory management.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Revelio. Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Well, there's goblins around here, so goblin plans aren't out of the question. Mahogany figure? Mahogany color?
Revelio.
This is like a sleeping room of the Seven Dwarves. Okay, you're facing away. You're facing away. You're facing half away.
Avada.
Ooh. Alright.
Revelio.
Well, that was the least fighting we could do. Those are definitely plan type things, so let's search while we have freedom. Because that might start up another quest. Quest piece. Nice big kitchen. That's further in.
A schematic. They're building something.
Revelio.
Quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Alright, now this one.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
Well, he can translate gobbledygook better than I can translate Tunic, which is the other game I'm playing right now.
Clever.
It's fun, but it's it's time consuming.
Revelio.
Okay, getting up above would be good, but for now,
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
well, so if they're building something, but they're also looking for remnants of things that goblins had made, vessels to contain the rage magic, or pain magic, that's what it was, pain magic. Maybe they're building a central facility for it.
Revelio.
So that they can transport it and store it somewhere. That's my guess. Alright. 2, 3, 4. He's facing away, not very close. You're the roamer. You two. 5. I can't take him
Seems quiet.
with him watching. I think we can move back a little bit. There we go. Ah.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
So you're still facing away, and you're upstairs. Okay, the archer up above, he's the one to watch out for. But otherwise, just the 4.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
I think we can make it to the right. If we can get over there without being seen by the archer, we can take that guy out. There's no way to get him to go somewhere else. Actually, I think this way's safer.
Who is it?
Okay, he's suspicious, but he's not aware of us.
The area's still clear. If anybody cares.
I enjoy doing these slow and deliberate missions, but it doesn't seem to really matter.
What's that? Who's there?
Alright.
Oh, this moving is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Get more Wiggenweld potions. Restock from fighting along the way.
Revelio.
No, nothing up there. Up there, yes. Okay, that has to be started.
Incendio.
Ah, that's the door that goes in that way.
Revelio.
And this is towards the last room that we were in the upper area. Yeah. Free healing potions. Seems like that'd be very loud. It might cause damage to some of these delicate pipes.
Revelio.
Back downstairs again, we're done up here. That might be the next way we have to go.
Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Too small. How big is this? Big as Hogwarts? How, what size are we talking here?
Revelio.
Okay, there's some stuff in there we want, but we can't get to it from here. I don't think so.
The pozzo.
Nope. So we do have to go around. I do love our sneaky run.
Revelio.
We don't really need the material, but eliminating these from showing up when we cast Revelio is kind of worth it.
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Lumos.
Lumos!
There we go.
Revelio.
I must have set this up just in case we
Revelio.
needed to make our own Wiggenweld potion.
Lumos.
Lumos! I'll be quiet.
Revelio.
There we are.
Grandma's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
This is the big battle room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5. And you'd probably be the first to see us. I don't see a way up there. Maybe that way?
Revelio.
Oh, nope. Nope, nope. Maybe after this guy ends his little patrol and turns around. Yeah, there we go.
Do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
Paternicus totalis. Revelio. Paternicus totalis.
Okay, 3 left. We definitely need to go that way. Let's see. That's Wiggenweld. We got 3 left.
Paternicus totalis. Revelio.
I don't see any more. Alright, here we go.
Please. Bombada.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll eat.
Okay. Okay. We know what that is. This is that dead end that we saw. Huh. Map's kind of funky.
Revelio.
That's where we want to go. That has the eye. This is the way out, maybe?
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Oh, you've been doing quite well.
The anyway. Revenue.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Alright. So we turn this one on. Where's that other chest at? Is it up? Yes, it's up. So we need the elevator. All aboard.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revenue.
Level 2 lock.
Aloha Mora.
There we go. Storage room.
Revenue.
Okay. That appears to be it in here.
Revenue.
Just the beginning?
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift. Revenue.
Welcome sight indeed.
All right. We're out of here. Well, now we know what he's making. But we already knew he was making drills because we've seen him everywhere. Well, I guess we know that it's specifically Ranrock. But he's got those drills everywhere. We saw them north of Hogsmeade.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
Sure.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Fair.
Without
Completely
further
fair.
ado, adieu.
At least our friend didn't get hurt.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it.
Oh no, this Professor Fig's wife.
She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it.
Yeah.
She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Okay. So that's him complete. For now. Meet Sebastian at the Overlooked Mine. We do want to do this before that one. Need to talk to Poppy again. This one. So we rescued the male off screen. That took me a while. The females kept showing up all together, and then the male was in the middle, and then they all kept running away. That was a bit of a wait. So let's do that one, and 64% of challenges. Okay. About 30 more goblins. Ooh, only 6 more in Fair Eye. 12 more infamous ones. Oh, we could claim rewards on these. All of these are just skins, so they're not really. That one. Recipe rewards are worth it. Okay. Duck Bogs, Dark Wizards, Goblins, and Fair Eye, Infamous Foes, Spiders, Trolls. We're behind on Trolls, I think. How are we behind on Spiders? We've killed so many spiders. Yeah, that's 30, 70. It's almost 100 spiders. Need more dueling feats. Dueling feats is the furthest behind. I generally don't pay a whole lot of attention to the specific feats that they want us to do. We're pretty well caught up with quests. We're almost through the story, I think. Only 8 more main quests, 6 more side quests. Field guide pages. Collect 16 field guide pages in the Highlands, so got about half of the Highlands. And we've still got a whole section of Highlands we haven't even been into, so some of those are in there probably. And Room of Requirement. Just need to keep upgrading our gear, rescuing beasts, and whatever this is. That's probably the breeding one. So let's mark these off so they're not dinging us. Nothing better than what we have. Nothing better than what we have. And 1 identified. 2 unidentified. 3 unidentified. Okay. So we'll identify those and get on to our next quest by going to the Room of Requirement. What? That's not what we want. There we go. Go up there and tell Deke that we have all the stuff necessary to build the breeding pen. Have our Thestrals, and we'll get a baby Thestral. Also, in between sessions, I picked up a few more animals so we can release those into our vivarium. Hopping pot, Wheel Well Potion. We're full up. Identify. Talk to Deke. There we go.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Oh. Swamp.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Okay, and a good place for the others too.
Revelio.
Okay, well, let's go to this and then change our spells up. Alright. Outdoor items? Is that what it is? No, I don't think that's it. Beast items. No. Building pieces? How do we conjure a breeding pen? Seems like it should be in here. Including feeders, toys. Yeah, and breeding pen. Oh, that's it. Just missed it. Well, we might as well. There we go. And toy box. I do like the toys. I think that's all we need there. Now let's bring thestrals. Thestrals, and we've got other stuff too. So let's got some Kneasels and some Foopers. There we go. You can breed offspring for any species where you have male and female active in the vivarium. Well, not that. First, pet the thestrals. Okay. Okay. Alright, thestrals. Thestral is a haunting winged equine beast that is only visible to those who have seen death. There we go. Breeding time 29 minutes. And then purple Fooper. Gray Kneasel. Purple Fooper.
Revelio.
Kneasel, and the last Fooper. There we go. And everybody loves the leather football. Everybody's taken care of? Yeah, everybody's taken care of. Alright. well then, let's check out the area, because in the last two areas that we were given, we found chests.
Incendio. Revelio.
It's dark in here.
Lumos.
That's better. Okay, that's this side. Over here.
Revelio.
Nope, nothing over here. Like leech. Oh. Another box.
Revelio.
That's the end of that. Oh, that's back into the room. Alright, I think that's it. Well, enjoy your new home, buddies. Return in 20 minutes or so. What is this? Sitting room. Ah, that adjoins them. Okay. Oh, so wait until they're bred before we talk to Deke. Well, might as well take care of our other friends. Don't want to get in the way of your feeding. Did you get your food? No, not that. Oh well. Yep, everybody loves leather ball. And our first set. And the unicorn. Our blue niffler. The other blue niffler. Puffskin. Brown niffler. Hello, Highwind. Well, where's our other niffler?
Rebellion.
Got another brown niffler somewhere. You been brushed out? Yeah, you've been brushed out.
Revelio.
We're missing a niffler. Ah, here we go. Have some food. Alright, and then we should dismantle the house here. And should probably put up a breeding pen in here. What is that? Oh, it's the new piece we found. There we go. A niffler. You have 2 males and 2 females. Oh, okay. Niffler. Irondale Piffler. Oh, I see. Alright, sure. I didn't realize that they differed in coloration by sex. I thought they were just brown and blue. Well, it's only been a few minutes, but let's go check on that pen, find out how much time we have, and then I think Professor Weasley wanted to go see us, so we might go do that. What was this time? 20 minutes? Okay. Then let's go. Quest. No, no. No. Okay, so we're still working on that one. Talk to Poppy. Yeah, so she was looking for her grandmother. Alright, how do we get to her? She's down there. I guess that the beast classroom is probably the closest. Talk to Poppy, complete the Thestral breeding quest, and then back to Sebastian again. Yeah, I've thought about what would you do in a replay on this game, and all I can think of is the bad dialogue options, which doesn't really sound like fun to me. So I don't think that I'll be replaying the game. I am enjoying it. I like the ambiance. I like getting to see a vision of what Hogwarts actually would look like. Like that.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
Oh.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's alright. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Oh. Yeah, Snidget is the snitch, the precursor of the snitch.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
If they'd talk to us. They may be too hostile to help, but let's talk to them.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Yeah, you do that.
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Alright.
Revelio.
I don't know we came down here before. What are you looking at? I did notice that there is a, let's see. Yeah, there's a couple of quests around here. What's this? Gareth Weasley wants to talk to us about descending for sweets. Murky Depths. So let's go here. Pick up some of these other quests. I know we're eliminating quests, but we're also picking up some quests. And that one's kind of at the edge of the map. I'd prefer to pick that one up. I vaguely remember something about... Was this the friend of the girl that we keep competing with for the broom?
I really should look into gillyweed, although I still need to swim.
Yeah, she can't swim.
Going for a swim?
Goodness no, though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we dueled in the Cross Swans Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the Ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
Yeah.
How has wizard kind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deemed mer people as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the Ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my mermish, of course, and I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizard kind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumor is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known mer people, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
Okay.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you! The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Is it in there? Or just right here? Just right here. Wasn't Dumbledore the first to do something with merpeople? I know he speaks Mermish.
Look at this place. Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Revelio!
Okay.
Incendio!
Spiders down here. And a door that requires 3. Alright.
Luke. Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you.
These are not very difficult puzzles, but I enjoy the animatedness of what it's doing. It's making the door alive, kind of.
What do we have in here then?
Oh, that's simple.
Nerida will be happy about this. Revelio.
What is it, though? Just as an artifact of the merpeople. Wish we could see a little bit more and find out more about what it is. Maybe she'll tell us. Challenges. Requirement. Oh yeah, unique beasts. Okay. That is what it is. Murky Depths, yep, that's the one we just got. Let's go turn this one in. And we got another happy customer. There we go. She needs to learn how to swim, though.
Your gift from the mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
See, like, why would you keep the gift?
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again, so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
All right. Quests and in the shadow of the study, Crucio. Okay. Map. Well, okay, so there's a side quest there we need to pick up at some point. No. Just want to see if there's other side quests that we... Ah, what's that one? Sophronia? Franklin? Beating the curse. So we have the Dale. Yeah, we have several side quests in here. That's the Summer's Court match. Huh. Okay. Well, that is not exactly on the path. That's somewhat close. Yeah, let's travel there. Back to Sebastian. I think Sebastian is the other student at the school we've had the most time with. I mean, Naughty would be right after that, though. We had not spent all that much time with Amit. Oh, this way.
No sour notes, please.
At least this seems to be heading in the general direction of Sebastian. If we're going to get the Crucio curse, we're going to have to use it. I mean, Harry used it too. Just need to use it correctly. Wait, did you go that way? Which way did you go? Back the way that we were. He's down that way, though. So is that not the right... I'm so confused. What is also marked on our map? What's the gold thing? Is that where we just were? The map and tracking between locations is so difficult. It seems kind of unreasonably difficult. Again, if somebody else has played this same game on a different system and it feels different, please let me know that. If this is just a Switch issue, then that it makes more sense and it makes the game much more forgivable. I'm kind of surprised that the game even came to Switch. I mean, it's a big game. Okay, where is our friend? He's over that way. How do we get down there? Go here? viaduct entrance. That and the loading screens are drawbacks on the Switch, at least. And I don't really mind loading screens, but for them to take so long and to be so frequent, that's rough. Here we go.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Okay.
He's this way.
Let's talk with Ominous.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Revelio! Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Have we been down here before?
There he is. Good luck.
Lots of snakes.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I mean, I'd be curious too, but I understand the caution, I think.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Me too.
Sebastian, over here. Revelio.
Braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Well, that seems
Now
to be
you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Confringo!
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Okay, explore beyond the doorway.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
Revelio!
Reparo.
Looks like a locked floor. You may want to look around.
Reparo!
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
That's right, he's Parcel Tongue. Noctua Gaunt's note 1 of 5. I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I've written to my brother. He knows how I access the corridor's entrance and that there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. Well, that's fun. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua Gaunt.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Speak to the
Gaunt?
door.
Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
I wonder if he can speak friend in Parcel Tongue and enter.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Well, let's say none at all.
I see no
this.
reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability
That is
indeed.
cool, though.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind.
He's not great with
There's no clear way
secrets.
forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Incendio.
Slytherin lock.
The dial requires focus.
Use L.
Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Okay.
Revelio.
So we want whatever that needs to be. We're looking for a mark.
Incendio.
Note 2 of 5. Salazar Slytherin buried the scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I'm a descendant, yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor is helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make my way through.
This journal entry,
Okay, so
it
there's
mentions
a
getting lost and being unwelcome.
thing there.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Oh, the doors themselves have a code.
Lumos.
There we go. Alright, so we've got a dog without a head and a Z that loops back up.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
What's running the family?
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Matching
so
the
that
symbols
one's
did
open.
open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Alright.
Nice work.
Moon and Infinite Snake. Moon and Infinite Snake.
That sounded promising.
Another dial
Lumos.
solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Revelio.
Incendio. Revelio.
What do we want him to unlock? Oh, wait, there's a note. I failed the dial and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent, but I must find a way forward to my family's sake. For my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. The scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye.
Ominous.
Okay,
Your
so that's a
aunt
lock.
wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Revelio.
So that must go to that one. So that just opens the way to opening up another lock. Let's see. Note number 4. Extraordinary. This journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house founder. Salazar Slytherin intended more than what we've become. I know it. Well, that would be nice.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Okay, so we need this one,
Lumos.
which is fish and something that kind of looks like the Assassin's Creed symbol. Alright.
Not the welcoming sort, was he?
Fish. There we go.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
That's all the locks so far. So now we're back on to a single path. Yep.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place
Revelio.
is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Oh. What is that?
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Note 5 of 5. I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd invited him here. Now, if he looks for me, I'll have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms. Noctua Gaunt.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
Ah, his poor
This
aunt.
is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it.
Oh,
You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
he is not going to want to do that. Yeah, I'll ask him.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
Just
Wish
feels...
we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family.
No.
Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spell's the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution.
I don't think there is another one.
If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctuagaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Very well, I don't want to learn the Cruciatus Curse. I want to learn the Cruciatus Curse, but you must cast it on me. Teach me the Cruciatus Curse and I'll cast it on you. Oh, that is a rough decision. I actually am in agreement with... I know it wasn't really Professor Moody, but like Professor Moody's statements on you do have to know what you're fighting. So we should learn it. But one suffers pain and the other one continually takes on the guilt of having caused the pain. So we'll take both.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Ooh, that's complicated. X, A, Y, B. All right.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Salazar Slytherin Scriptorium, a secret and well-protected room beneath Hogwarts where Salazar Slytherin appears to have spent time making various long-term plans with respect to the student population and reflecting on disagreements he had with the other founders.
Sebastian, Ominous.
Slytherin spellbook.
There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
Revelio.
Don't go far. I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of students needed to be exceptional, but he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggleborns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views, a descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly wrought, one who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve only to stain my legacy. And that's Chamber of Secrets.
Revelio.
What is that? And what's back there? And where are we? Yeah, that's fine, but where is it? I don't want to go, I just want to know where we're at on here. So I'd imagine this is the oldest section of the school then.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Slytherin dungeon.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Did we just leave them in there?
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
At least you got some closure. Okay. That's the scriptorium. Alright, it looks like our other quest is ready in the room requirement. Let's go check out the Thestral Foal. Oh, and see if we have a Niffler cub. Cub? Would it be a cub? It's basically a platypus, so do platypus have cub, or do they have chicks? Hello. How's everybody else doing? Thestral Offspring.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
You're brushed out. I think that's everybody. Oh, not you. Fooper. Let's open this up for you guys. There we go. Alright, and then down here we have another Niffler. Hey buddy. Niffler offspring. And it's the other Niffler male. We're busy eating. Push down the unicorn. Push down the hippogriff. Female Niffler. Is that everybody? You. Yeah. There we go. Now he's eating now. Okay. Alright, now let's go talk to Deke. Did we get anything unidentified? Nope. Yeah, a little Thestral.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that Master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged Master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
Yeah, I'm still sorry.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Oh, everything's happening at once. Quests. Shout out Discovery. Speak with Sebastian in the Undercroft. Okay. There's that. Shadow of the Mine. Meet Sebastian by the Overlook. Probably should do this one before going on with that one, but there was also other quests to do around the castle. Ooh, side quests. Let's see. Not here. There's one. That one. So, track quest. And that's probably the closest. Pick up a different quest. Okay, so we got the Thestral full. I kind of expected a letter from Professor Weasley.
Revelio.
There's other stuff over here that we didn't get. Lots of stuff. What is all this? Have we even been in here before? Yeah. Okay, so we got lots of stuff to do here. And we will start off by doing some of that. Actually, we'll start off by talking to this other student next time. Yeah. In between, I'll go sell off all the gear, see if any more, not side quests, but any more background stuff came up, and get ready for our next session together. Thank you again for coming and playing along with me. If you enjoyed these, and if you continue to enjoy them, please like, subscribe, comment, and share out the videos with other people who might enjoy them. Thanks again for coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.